Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another bathroom that does not belong to me, and welcome to our third SCUBA wear test. Today I am applying a drugstore product that I have seen raved about on YouTube Shorts and in the makeup community recently. This is the Maybelline New York SuperStay Matte Ink in the shade 118 called Dancer. It is supposed to be a long-lasting, inky stain that is comfortable to wear, and I love how the shade is this bright, fiery, orangey red color. This is definitely my favorite color to wear on a daily basis. Immediately on application, I was obsessed with the color and I thought I had found my new favorite lipstick. This is bold, warm, and it feels very tropical, even though we are in the middle of autumn here. I really wanted this to be my new go-to dive lipstick. It applies super comfortably and it feels hydrating and it feels thick and tacky. The dry down time was longer than I expected and it felt like it took several minutes. Honestly, I was not even sure then if it was fully set. You know how you can just tell with some matte lipsticks when they're fully dry and locked in? This one never really felt like that, which made it super comfortable, but I was a bit worried about how it continued to feel just a little bit sticky. To be on the safe side, I was very careful for over half an hour not to put my lips together because it never really felt like the lipstick dried down completely. I applied the lipstick right before we left for our dive, and we had about an hour drive to get to Troy Springs State Park in Florida. After letting the lipstick dry for at least half an hour, I grabbed a coffee for the road, and immediately I noticed lipstick was all over the lid of my coffee cup. The color was coming off of my lips and onto everything it touched. Before we ever even got near the water, it was already off in patchy spots. Oh well, I wasn't too fussed because I knew the fish wouldn't care. Troy Spring itself was an absolutely beautiful dive. As soon as we stepped off the ladder into the spring, we were able to descend to about 64 feet in this amazing rock grotto covered with beautiful green algae that drifts in the current, and it reminds me of the Spanish moss that I love so much about this part of Florida. I really felt like Ariel in her cavern full of treasures, except that instead of collecting ocean trash like her, we were exploring stalagmites and stalactites and all kinds of incredible geological formations. One of my favorite things about scuba diving is how the moment you enter the water, time disappears and becomes a thing of the past. You can really experience the millions and billions of years of evolution that brought us to this point where we are today. And it puts into perspective for me just how small and insignificant I am as a human, how small my problems are, and how the world was okay long before I came along, and it will be okay long after I am gone. These thoughts probably sound depressing, but to me they are beautiful. There is something so beautifully peaceful about recognizing your place and significance in the cosmos and realizing you are just a tiny speck in an amazing world that does not need you, but you are privileged to enjoy it while you're here. To bring us back to the concept of time, we were able to swim out of the far side of the grotto into super shallow water and go explore the remains of a Civil War era shipwreck. This was the Madison, which was a side-wheel paddle steamboat used to haul passengers and cargo up and down the Suwannee River. It was intentionally sank by the Confederates in 1863 to prevent siege by Union forces and conversion into assisting them to haul weapons and troops. Back to the lipstick. Well, it was clear enough underwater for all of us to see exactly what that lipstick was up to. That is, if the lipstick was even on my face by this point. By the time we surfaced, it was pretty clear Maybelline SuperStay Matte Ink had left the chat. There were traces of it left around the very edges of about half of my mouth, but other than that, I guess it's just down there sleeping with the fishes. It didn't even really leave behind much of a stain. The purple color you'll see here is just the natural color of my lips. So final thoughts. The color is stunning, at least in my opinion. I absolutely love a good orangey red lipstick, and don't worry, I will get my money's worth out of this product wearing it on probably a daily basis. But its performance under the water leaves a bit to be desired. I wouldn't have minded losing some of the color, but the fact that it came off in patches was just super duper not cute. I'm rating this one 2 out of 10 for scuba diving. Maybe I'll do another wear test doing something less extreme, and I'll see if it can become my new favorite daily lip product for non-dive days. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time in another scuba wear test.